Did you ever plan or organise the murder of your former husband, Barry? Did you ever conspire with any other person to murder your former husband, Barry?
You put an innocent woman in jail for 10 years. You helped to put an innocent woman in jail for 10 years.
Really, that's calling the kettle black, that's for sure.
This is a story about truth and consequences.
Could you spare me for 2 seconds?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you very much. I've got something, a big answer to this. I've got this one right up my sleeve.
Once, Barry and Roseanne were husband and wife. The consequence of their marriage is that Roseanne would serve 10 years behind bars for conspiring to murder him. The truth, according to Roseanne and a legion of supporters, is that she was framed.
I'm sure you possibly all know who I am, Roseanne Catt. I served 10 years in jail for a crime I didn't commit. That's 3,652 days and 20 minutes. So it's a long time to be buried alive, which I was.
You're never the same. There's no amount of money, there's no amount of sorry could ever heal the wounds.
Roseanne grew up in country northern New South Wales. She was divorced with 2 kids and running a delicatessen in Taree when she met Barry Catt in 1986. A year later they wed, but the marriage soon soured. In 1988, Roseanne got a protection order against Barry, who was charged with assaulting her. In 1989, she was charged with conspiring to murder him, and the police, seemingly, had hard physical evidence.
When the police raided your house, they said they found a gun in the ensuite.
Yes, that's correct.
Was that your gun?
I had never seen it in my life before. No, it definitely wasn't my gun.
So how did it get there?
Peter Thomas.
Peter Thomas was a local detective, a friend of Barry Catt, who became an enemy of Roseanne's.
Without doubt, Peter Thomas planted that gun.
They'd had a serious run-in once. She'd complained about his behaviour and he was demoted. His mate Barry Catt was also seething about Roseanne including the assault case against him and other serious charges. That case began in July 1989. 3 weeks later, Peter Thomas led a raid on Roseanne's home and arrested her for plotting to kill Barry Catt.
He handcuffed me in front of the children. They were screaming and crying.
Thomas's case was that Roseanne wanted Barry dead, so she could get her hands on his panel beating business and his 3 houses. He charged her with poisoning Catt with lithium, of various assaults with a heavy rock, a cricket bat and a knife, and offering 3 people $30,000 to kill him. Roseanne's case has always been that Peter Thomas and Barry Catt framed an innocent woman out of revenge.
My case was made up of circumstantial evidence created by Peter Thomas. And the morning he did what he did to me, he said, "I vowed I'd get even with you, you bitch." That was his words.
On the 9th of September 1991, Roseanne Catt was found guilty. Outside the court, Barry Catt and Peter Thomas shook hands. Roseanne was sentenced to a maximum of 12 years and 3 months jail.
Probably for the first 12 months or 2 years, you're in a fog and you think, surely someone is going to realise that there's been a grave mistake here and just come to the door and say you can go home.
Roseanne Catt did hard time.
I lost count of the amount of bashings I got. You don't get any help in there. You get along the best way you can. You just have to suffer it.
Describe what it's like to be beaten. Is it too hard to describe? How many times did you go through that?
Many. Many. And you don't have anyone to turn to.
Barry Catt is not an easy man to get hold of. But 2 weeks ago, he agreed to meet at a cafe in Foster in northern New South Wales.
How are you, mate?
G'day.
I'm Nick.
Barry Catt.
Sorry.
Please, mate.
Hi, I'm
You all
Ronnie.
right?
How are you?
Is it?
Have a seat.
Orange wrap.
She's still...
He said he was ready to talk about being in the frame for framing Roseanne.
She spent 10 years in prison. Does that seem fair to you?
I think she should never ever been let out into the civil world. She's evil, right? She's conniving, psychopath, liar, very manipulative, and really, what she deserved, she brought on herself. I think Roseanne, right, will rot in hell before she dies and goes to hell.
So clearly you have no sympathy for her whatsoever.
No.
Barry Catt's evidence was crucial to putting his wife behind bars. It was also a significant reason why she was released.
Justice Thomas Davidson said you were rambling, irrelevant and incomprehensible. He suggested he couldn't trust the evidence you gave.
Well, really, his choice. It's like smokers, they have a choice.
So you told the truth every step of the way?
That's right, no reason. Why should I? Look, I had everything made until I met Roseanne.
Barry Catt remained adamant that Roseanne is a dangerous, violent woman, and Barry, who's had at least 9 protection orders taken out against him, knows a bit about violence.
How many women have you actually struck?
Practically, really, 0. I've always restrained myself from the crazy bitches.
Did you ever, in any way, attack Barry Catt?
No. I'm telling you now, if anyone, man or woman, raised their hand to Barry Catt, he would kill them. No woman would ever raise their hand to Barry Catt.
Tell me honestly, Barry, look me in the eye and tell me.
That's right. Look in your eyes, you're beautiful.
You've never hit a woman.
I know no reason to hit a woman. If a woman hits me
Have
back,
you
I'll
hit a
restrain
woman?
myself, right, and slap her back, backhand or whatever, right, and restrain, try and grab the hands to restrain. I'm not saying punch them with clenched fist or anything like that. If you try to grab them, right, and if you touch them with your hand or the back of your hand or the front of your hand, right, you're trying to tell the crazy things to wake up themselves.
So you've hit them to defend yourself?
No, if I hit them, dear, I'd knock them right out.
I put to you that Roseanne didn't try to attack and kill you, but that you regularly beat her.
I'll say that one. The answer to that one would be going back 21 years ago. I wish I had of. I actually wish I had of, because you know why? The pain, the suffering I'm through now is, really, I'll advise Roseanne, right? Don't come near me.
Roseanne spent 10 years behind bars before being granted special bail while the Court of Appeal reviewed her case. It later found she'd been wrongfully convicted due in part to the improper actions of Peter Thomas and the unreliability of Barry Catt. It did not find her innocent. On a late August afternoon, Roseanne was driven to freedom.
I didn't really feel the full impact until I drove out those gates with my son. That was heaven. That was heaven, and I said, thank you, God.
Roseanne now lives in a small town south of Sydney. She's received no compensation for the lost decade of her life. Barry Catt got $90,000 as a victim of crime. He's never apologised. He's never recanted.
Roseanne has taken a lie detector test. Are you willing to take a lie detector test?
Lie detector test?
Yeah.
I can't see why I wouldn't take a lie detector test.
If we set one up, you'll come along?
Set one up? Yeah. Yeah, I'll go along.
All right, let's do it.
That's right.
Yeah, good plan.
Yeah. So, and Roseanne, like to say, just bring it on, because, 21 years down the tubes, we just may linger on. Someone's got to win at the end.
Did you frame your former wife, Roseanne? Did you conspire with anyone else to frame your former wife, Roseanne? Regarding whether you planned or organised the murder of your husband, Barry, do you intend to answer truthfully each question about that?
Yes.
Prior to 1986, did you ever tell a lie to protect yourself?
No.
Both Roseanne and Barry Catt agreed to be tested by Steve Van Apperen, Australia's leading lie detector expert. Roseanne did her test first.
Did you ever conspire with any other person to murder your former husband, Barry?
No.
Okay, you can relax, scratch, itch, and move. A couple more, so... Okay, you ready to go again?
Yes.
Did you ever plan or organise the murder of your former husband, Barry?
No.
Did you ever tell a lie to someone in
Again and again, the accusations that kept her in jail for 10 years, with delicate equipment, recording every telltale physical response.
Do you intend to answer truthfully each question about that?
Again and again.
No. Yes. No.
Okay, Roseanne, I've collated the results in relation to your test.
Yes.
And numerically I scored the charts, and you passed that test. There's no doubt in my mind that you're in fact telling the truth in relation to those issues.
All the questions.
That's it.
Oh, very good.
In relation to those questions, you passed.
You passed.
Oh, obviously with flying colours.
That's obviously not a surprise to you.
No.
Maybe the doubters out there will believe you now.
One would hope so.
Very big smiles from you there.
Next was Barry Catt, her ex-husband, who has never wavered from his claim that she tried to kill him. Remember, he told us, bring it on.
Just bring it on.
All right, let's do it.
That's right.
But one day before the test, a man purporting to be Barry's agent rang asking for $5,000. We refused but kept the invitation open. The next day we set up, we waited, but Barry never showed.
Oh, it makes you nervous. There's no two ways about that.
Roseanne Catt is now a full-time carer for her quadriplegic daughter Julianne. 5 years ago, Julianne was in a car crash in Canada, where she'd settled after leaving Australia to escape the stress of her mother's ordeal.
I don't believe she would have been overseas had this not have happened to me. If she wasn't over there, possibly it wouldn't have happened. But unfortunately it has, and I'll do my best to look after her for as long as I can.
Barry Catt never did make contact to explain why he backed out.
I don't think words could ever fully explain my thoughts and feelings towards this wicked person. And it's certainly no good to say to him, do the right thing and give yourself up, because I know that's just not within him. But his day will come. His day will come.